A very hearty good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever you are watching this video. In this video, we are going to talk about the presentation of the minor project which I have prepared individually. And before starting the video, I would like to tell that we might face some sound or disturbance during the video. So without any further ado, let's get started. So before starting my presentation, I'll just grab my webcam and shrink it like this and put it on this side. Alright, so let's start my presentation. So this is the very first page of my presentation. So my name is Atul Chaurasia and I am a student of IT 5th SEM in Global College in GPV University, Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. And my roll number is 0225 IT 191017 and I am submitting this project under the guidance of Professor Saurabh Sharma. So the title of my project is e-commerce website using MERN stack technology. So let's move on to the next slide. So in this particular presentation, we are going to see, first of all, we are going to see the introduction, then we are going to see the technology used in my entire project, and then the software and tools which I've used to create this project, and then the workflow of the entire project. And after that, we will see the application structure of my project, which we will be seeing on the VS Code. And after that, we will see some snaps of my project, or instead of snaps, we will be actually seeing the working project, because now I'm presenting this on my net, and now I have deployed my website on this on localhost. So we will be seeing the live website, and after seeing that, we will be watching the future implementations which I can do in this project. And after that, we'll be moving towards the conclusion of this project. So let's move on to the introduction. So what exactly is e-commerce? So basically, e-commerce is buying and selling stuff online, but talking about the particular definition, we can say e-commerce is the process of buying and selling products through the internet, and also the transfer of money and the data to complete the process of buying or selling a product. So classification of e-commerce. So there are mainly four types of e-commerce business models. So the very first model is B2B model. So B2B model basically means business to business model. In business to business model, the big companies which both produces some product collaborate with each other and exchange some stuff with each other. So for example, the photolia.com, this is a stock exchange, stock images exchange website in which the the company shares the photos, stock photos, with other creators. And moving on to the second model is business to communication model, oh sorry, business to customer model, sorry, business to customer model. In business to customer model, we all the website which we use daily, like Amazon, Mintra, Shopify, and etc. These websites directly interact with the customer and to the businesses. And now the third model is customer to customer, and the very good example of this model is olx.com. And after that is a customer to business model, and which is naukri.com. Like in naukri.com, the customers, or you can say the employees go to the companies for the job, right? So moving on, let's talk about, so why exactly did I select an e-commerce website to be my minor project? So in this graph, you can see the global e-commerce sales growth from 2017 to 2023. This is the future product prediction. The 2022 and 2023 is the future prediction made by the algorithm of you can say GTM Plus company, which I found on the Google. So here is the global market of e-commerce in 2017, which is $2.382 trillion, which is approximately like 300 times bigger than the actual population of the entire world. So and you can see that in 2018 it grow to almost 3 trillion, like 2.99 trillions, and then it is exponentially increasing to 3, then 4, and 4.9, then 5, and 6.5. And these are the expected result. And e-commerce is like today each and every person in this globe, not each and every person, almost 60% of the population have access to the internet, right? And very soon, like every person on the globe will have access to the internet, and very soon each and every person in this globe will have access to the internet. So the chances of its growth is still very good, not very good, very high, because when the 40%, when the remaining 40% people of the globe joins the internet, they will definitely come towards the e-commerce market, because e-commerce market is like very reliable and very, you can say, very expandable for the from the point of view of the producers, and from the point of view of consumers, you can say, like it is very suitable. They are just like they can sit on their couch and order anything they want. So after doing all this research, I was like, why not e-commerce? Like, why not e-commerce? So this is the reason why I selected an e-commerce website as my minor project. And moving on, we have the technologies that I have used to create the entire website. So I use the MERN stack technology for creating my entire website, which is like full stack website. So I have used first of all MongoDB, then it's Express.js, and then React.js, and the Node.js. So moving on, let us first talk about the MongoDB. So MongoDB is basically a database service provider server, but I selected MongoDB because it is basically like very easy to use for an for a beginner like me, and it is an open cross-platform program. It comes under the NoSQL database classification. It was a document-oriented database. It uses JSON format document with optional schema, and it has a very good data flexibility. We can store very large amount of data in small pieces, and we can access those pieces almost instantly because it uses the concept of indexing, and it is also horizontally scalable, as you can spread your data across the different machines very easily. So moving on to the next technology, which is Express.js. It is a very famous library of Node.js used for routing. It has some methods like router which help to do like perform like CRUD operations with the put, get, and post and delete requests. It is basically like it is basically like used to connect each and every piece of the code, we have database, we have like main server running. So to connect each and every part of our code, we use express.js, and it has robust routing. It will focus on high performance, and it is an http helper, and it will help with redirection, catching, and editing, etc. We will also talk about this technology deeper in the coding part. Now let's move on to next technology, the react.js. So React is a library of JavaScript which is created by Facebook. React is mainly used as a UI, which means maximum it is used for client-side application. There are so many libraries in React, like React DOM, React Router DOM, and React DOM manipulation, and many more to help build the front end of an application. Like React is like a full package for any creator. So here actually I am just giving a brief introduction of the technologies. We will be talking a lot more about the technologies in the coding part. So for you. So moving on to the next technology, which is Node.js. Node.js is simply a runtime environment that works outside the web page. It is mainly used for server-side application. Node.js is open source and it is free of cost, and Node.js uses asynchronous programming by default. Node.js will always store the data only in JSON format. Moving on, we have some tools which I have used in the programming part. So the code editor which I used is VS Code editor. Like everyone in like every person who works on JavaScript works on VS Code editor. It is very suitable for and easy to use and have a very good UI. Like you can customize each and every part of the code editor, and it is very nice code editor. And secondly, I have used Postman to the Postman is simply a tool which is like used to simulate the front end part. And then Figma is basically a designing tool which is used to design the UI. And after that we have MongoDB Compass, and MongoDB Compass is basically used to connect with MongoDB DB server and maintain the database activities. And after that we have Robo3D. Robo3D is basically a tool which is used to just peek inside your database and edit the information inside without actually running any queries, which is like very painful task when performing and when working with a delicate website. So moving on, here are some snaps of my project and development. So these are the snaps of my project. So instead of seeing these steps, I like to show you the actual running website. So let's go back to the VS Code editor. So here you can see this is my project backend folder, and let us just kill. I have already ran this once. I already ran this before starting my presentation, and and this source app is running at port 8000 and my database is connected, and this is my front end part, and this is running on React. So basically this will be showing like in 3000. Yeah, you can see all the warnings and stuff. uh, where is it, where is it? So basically my my front end is running on the port 3000 and my back end is running on the port 8000. So here on the browser, I have already opened my live website. You can see like my t-shirt store, and here this is the admin dashboard area. This is the admin dashboard area. In admin dashboard area, you can from the this is an admin account, and you can access all the functionalities that a normal user can access. But for now, let us just sign out. And see, when I clicked on sign out, I lost access to the admin dashboard part. So let us just sign up first. Sign up. You can. This is running on localhost 3000 port number, and here from here you can create your own account using an email ID. So for example, if I have to create an account for Saurabh sir, I will just type his name. Oh, oh, Saurabh, and email. You can basically give any email. S I'll give s at the rate gmail dot password will be 1 2 3 and 4. When you click submit, you will see a pop-up which says new account was created successfully, please log in. And when I click on this login here button, it will redirect me to the login page. And here if I type the email ID from which I just created an account, which is s@gmail.com, and type in the password 1234 and submit. So here you can see you are logged into your new account. This is the user dashboard page, and this is the description. Basically, we didn't give any description to your account right now. So this is basically the page which will be shown when you log into my website. And in the very left corner, you can see four options. One is home, second is cart, and third is user dashboard, which we are having right now, and fourth is the sign out button. So you can basically sign out after clicking on this link, but we do not need to sign out right now. So we are moving on to home. So when you move on to home, you can see all the products uploaded by different different creators and producers. And basically you can add and remove the product to the cart. And that's it. And I add this and this to my cart. So you can see all the products, this and this and this four items that which I have selected are inside my cart. And you can see the total amount here, and here you can see the buy button. After that, we will be logging in with an admin account to review the admin dashboard and all the functionalities that are available to us. So the ID is a@gmail.com. This ID is provided with the admin privileges for this website. So when I submit, I'll be redirected to the admin area. So this is the admin area. As you can see, you can manage all the products here. And you can see the very first option is create categories, then is manage categories. So I click on create categories. So here if I create a category named as you can say category like yellow t-shirt, it shows category created successfully. And when you move back to the admin dashboard and click here manage categories, you can see you have a yellow t-shirt category here like this. And you can also update these categories, but right now you haven't added any product on under these categories, so you cannot edit these. When I click on update category, it will take me to the update page. You can see this is the update product update category here. And if we move to admin home, here we can create a product, and from here you can add a photo of your product. If I click this yellow background and open and name it as like yellow description will be any, and the price can be 1000. And here you can select the categories that you have just created. And I created yellow t-shirt category just now, and I'm going to select that. And here you can enter the amount of the number of products that you have available. So I have 50 in stocks, and when I click on create product, you can see the yellow created successfully. So now after creating this, if we move to the home, you can see like in the very end here, this yellow product is successfully created here. And if I click on add to cart here, you can see all these products inside my cart. You can see this is in the end yellow, this is added inside my cart. And if I want to remove this from cart, I can easily remove this also, and also this, and everything. I can remove everything, basically everything from my cart. And it says there is no product inside your cart, your bill is zero, please log in or add something to your cart. So we will go to home and add this T1 shirt here, add. And you can basically buy from here. But basically in my entire project, you can perform each and every task which can be done in a simple e-commerce website. So and here is the payment gateway. Here you can enter your card number and then your expiry date, and then click on buy, and this will redirect you to the payment gateway and or more further. But let's not do that here because I do not own any card right now. So this is all about the working of my website. Let's move to the workflow, exact workflow of my code, right? So let's just end this here. And for workflow, I have a diagram here. As you can see this is the backend. You can see this rectangle here represent the. So as you can see, this rectangle here represent the center of my backend, and on the right side you can see a root which is models. And here models are basically like the database schemas or table that you create in MySQL. So here our models are user, product, and category. So user, products, and category. And you can see the controllers going to the top. If you move towards the controller, you can see the user. First of all, let's see the user. So what are the functions that a user can perform? So basically you can get all the information of the user, update a user purchase list, like you can see the card of the end user's post order purchase list. So here are all the functionalities which can be performed by the user model. And here is the category model. So you can create a category, you can read all the categories and read a single category, update a category, remove a category, and get all the categories. And here is the order. Once you place the order, you can see you can place an order, you can create a list of order, you can update an order status and get order status. To this side, you have the payment gateway integration simple here. And in the top you can see the authentication route. This is the most important route, because basically this is the gist of my project. You can sign in, sign up, and sign out of the website using the authentication route. So basically you can also check is admin or is authenticated by using a simple token. The main challenge that I faced while creating this website was to how to separate the local users and the admin from each other. So the very easy solution was to use cookies. And as cookies, I used this token we will be seeing in the coding part. And here is the functioning of the product cart. I mean, sorry, the product model. So inside product model, there are photo, maintain stock. You can create a product, you can get product by ID, read a product, remove, update, and basically you can perform every CRUD operation on the model, on each and every model. So here you can see in the downside, here are routes. So inside routes, you can see the product. See basically the all the function, how to access all the function that a product model can perform. So to access to get all the details from the product, you can use product photo / get, and all these APIs you can directly access. And for here are a special route which is authentication route, sign up post, sign in post, and sign out. And after that we have a simple payment system route. And for the very last part, we have category, order, and user route. So this is the basic workflow structure of my entire program. And if you want to see the code, so here is the code of my backend. Here are all the controllers. I was basically working on the model view controller architecture, which is mostly used in the Spring Boot. But in here, the main is these are my models. These are my the entire view of my project is the React part, and the controller. These are the controllers. And here are the routes, which is basically created using express.js. You can see here I'm accessing express for every route. See, this is I used express, and here also for payment express. And if you see inside that node modules, not node modules, you can see the modules category. Inside category, you can see all the details which I'm storing inside the database. And you can see order, products, and user. You can see all the details, like I'm getting the name of the user, last name of the user, email, user info, encrypt password. I have also used the encrypted password for my website, so no one could access someone else's account by piracy. And I have also used timestamp to like expire someone's login session. And this is basically the encryption code which I used for my for the protection purpose. And these are the function. The main advantage of MongoDB is that you can write the functions inside your schema. And if like these are all the backend files that I have created, and this is the main file app.js, and here I'm calling all the APIs. And so for the front end part, here is the front end. You can see the public part and the source part. Inside sources, you can see the admin have a very different, admin have like completely different part for it, because the admin was a separate section of the code, and you have core. So this is basically like React uses a single page application. So this is the code which is used for each and every page of like footer is common, like header is common, like background is common. So this is the core. Inside it I have created all the core functionalities, and here is user. All the functionalities performed by users are done here. And that's it about my coding part. And let's go back to the presentation part. these are the snaps of these are the snaps of my project. This is the home page, this is the sign up page, sign in page, cart, payment gateway, user dashboard, product. You can create a product here, welcome admin. like here you can update all the categories, and the workflow diagram like we just saw before. And now here is the conclusion and the future of the like well, e-commerce is very advantageous for the users as well as the producers, because it provides us with fast buying process, stored and public listing create, cost reduction, affordable advertisement, flexibility of customers, no reach limitation, products and price comparison, faster response to buyer market demands, etc. And if we see in the what I'm going to perform in the future with this website is I can create this website. I can add so many more functionality to this website, and I'm looking forward to making this website like more like Amazon, and more and adding all the functionalities like tracking your packages, and connecting to the producers directly. And in future I'll be adding better UI and order tracking system, and trending and news section, that which is very important for right now, because whenever you go to buy a new product which you are not familiar with, you waste a lot of time scrolling the searching in Google and watching YouTube. And I will also add a buying guide for unfamiliar product. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you.